The Galactic Council was established centuries ago to maintain peace and order among the various civilizations scattered across the galaxy. Comprised of representatives from the most advanced and powerful races, the Council mediated disputes, regulated trade, and coordinated collective security efforts. Earth, having achieved significant technological advancements and unified under a single global government, was a relatively new member. Humanity's admission to the Council was seen as a milestone, symbolizing their acceptance into the broader interstellar community. Despite their technological prowess, humans were perceived as peaceful and largely untested in the harsh realities of interstellar conflict. This perception was shattered when the Zarians launched a sudden and unprovoked attack on Earth. The invasion began without warning, with massive Zarian warships appearing in orbit and unleashing devastating bombardments on key cities and infrastructure. The initial strikes caused widespread chaos and destruction, catching Earth's defenses off guard. Skyscrapers crumbled, military bases were obliterated, and millions of lives were lost in the first few hours. The Zarians, a race known for their aggressive expansionism, saw humanity as an easy target to assert their dominance and acquire new resources. Humanity's response was swift but initially overwhelmed by the sheer scale and ferocity of the attack. The Earth's Space Defense Fleet, although advanced, struggled to repel the highly coordinated assault. On the ground, soldiers and civilians alike were thrust into a desperate battle for survival. As cities burned and communication networks faltered, the global leadership convened emergency sessions to strategize a response. Despite the significant losses, a sense of resilience and determination began to emerge among the survivors. In the midst of the turmoil, the Galactic Council convened an emergency session to address the crisis. The Council, advocating for a peaceful resolution, advised Earth's leaders to seek negotiations with the Zarians. Many Council members believed that humanity's best chance for survival lay in diplomacy, not further conflict. The political pressure was immense. Other member races, fearing a broader war, pushed Earth to comply with the Council's advice. News channels and social media platforms echoed these sentiments, with many calling for an end to the bloodshed through diplomatic means. Earth's leadership, however, faced a profound dilemma. The President of Earth, alongside top military officials, weighed the Council's advice against the mounting evidence of Zarian ruthlessness. They knew that seeking peace with such an aggressive adversary might only delay the inevitable and weaken their position further. Public opinion was deeply divided. While some citizens clamored for peace, others demanded retribution for the atrocities committed against their homes and loved ones. Amidst this backdrop, a pivotal decision was made. Earth's military leaders, led by General Marcus Shaw, concluded that a counterattack was necessary to safeguard humanity's future. Shaw, a seasoned strategist known for his unyielding resolve, argued that showing strength was the only way to deter further aggression. The President, after intense deliberation, authorized the plan, setting the stage for a retaliation that would shock the galaxy. The decision marked a turning point. Earth scientists and engineers, who had been secretly developing advanced weaponry, were now called into action. These innovations, held in reserve for just such a crisis, promised to turn the tide of the conflict. Humanity's strategic brilliance, combined with their technological advancements, would soon be unleashed with devastating effect. As preparations began, the determination to retaliate was palpable. Soldiers trained rigorously, engineers worked tirelessly, and the global leadership rallied the populace with messages of resilience and unity. The stage was set for a retaliatory strike that would not only defend Earth but also redefine humanity's standing within the Galactic Council. The coming days would reveal the true strength and resolve of a species underestimated by their adversaries and allies alike. General Marcus Shaw led the meticulous planning process for Earth's retaliation. Shaw, a brilliant strategist with years of experience, gathered his top advisors and specialists in a secure underground command center. Using advanced holographic technology, they mapped out the Zarian territories, identifying key military installations, supply lines, and communication hubs. The intelligence community played a crucial role, employing both human operatives and sophisticated AI systems to gather critical data on the enemy's strengths and weaknesses. Spy satellites and reconnaissance drones provided real-time information, revealing the layout of Zarian defenses and their operational patterns. The planning sessions were intense and exhaustive. Shaw emphasized the need for precision and coordination to maximize the impact of their strike while minimizing human casualties. Various scenarios were simulated, assessing the potential outcomes and refining strategies. The human command structure ensured that every unit understood their role in the larger operation. Shaw's leadership instilled confidence, and his unwavering focus on detail left no room for error. Parallel to the strategic planning, humanity's hidden technological advancements were brought to the forefront. Years of research and development had culminated in a range of advanced weaponry that was now ready for deployment. These included kinetic energy weapons capable of delivering devastating impacts, directed energy weapons that could slice through the strongest armor, and advanced drones equipped with AI-driven targeting systems. Scientists and engineers worked around the clock to ensure these weapons were combat-ready. Manufacturing plants shifted into high gear, producing the necessary hardware under strict security protocols. Specialized units were trained in the operation of these new technologies, ensuring they could be deployed effectively. The preparation extended to space, where orbital platforms and stealth spacecraft were outfitted with the latest armaments. As the weapons were readied, Earth's military forces underwent rigorous training programs. Soldiers participated in intensive drills that simulated the conditions they would face during the counterattack. These programs were designed to enhance physical endurance, combat skills, and adaptability. Units practiced coordinated maneuvers, rehearsed their roles in various mission scenarios, and familiarized themselves with the new weapon systems. The mobilization process was swift and efficient. Reserve forces were called up, and logistical networks were optimized to ensure rapid deployment. The morale among the troops was high, fueled by a sense of duty and a desire for retribution. General Shaw's presence on the training grounds, personally overseeing exercises and addressing soldiers, bolstered their spirits. His speeches emphasized the importance of their mission and the need to stand united against the aggressors. In the days leading up to the counterattack, final preparations were made. Detailed briefings were conducted, where commanders outlined the operational plan and addressed any remaining concerns. The mood in the command center was one of steely determination. Soldiers checked and rechecked their equipment, ensuring everything was in perfect order. Engineers performed last-minute diagnostics on the advanced weaponry, fine-tuning systems for peak performance. As the launch window approached, General Shaw addressed the assembled forces. His words were powerful and resolute, reinforcing the gravity of their mission. Today, we stand not just as soldiers, but as the defenders of humanity. We strike not out of hatred, but to ensure our survival and to show the galaxy our resolve. We will prevail. The troops responded with a unified roar, their resolve unshaken. With everything in place, Earth's military leaders and soldiers stood ready. The meticulous planning, advanced technology, and rigorous training had prepared them for this moment. The determination to defend their home and retaliate against the Zarians was palpable. As the countdown to launch began, the stage was set for a retaliation that would showcase humanity's strength and strategic brilliance, forever altering the dynamics within the Galactic Council. The retaliatory strike began with the precision and force of a perfectly timed storm. At 0 hour, Earth's advanced stealth ships emerged from the shadows, bypassing Zarian defenses with ease. The initial barrage of kinetic and directed energy weapons hit their targets with devastating accuracy. Key Zarian military installations erupted in flames, their defensive lines crumbling under the onslaught. The element of surprise worked in humanity's favor, as the Zarians, confident in their supremacy, were caught completely off guard. The initial success of the attack was marked by swift and decisive strikes, systematically dismantling the enemy's infrastructure. In the first key battle, General Shaw directed a coordinated assault on a major Zarian outpost. Utilizing real-time intelligence, human forces deployed a combination of ground troops and aerial drones. The advanced weaponry, particularly the kinetic energy cannons, proved devastating against Zarian armor. Human soldiers moved with precision, their training evident in their seamless execution of complex maneuvers. Flanking movements and feigned retreats lured the Zoltharians into traps, where they were met with overwhelming firepower. Another critical engagement occurred in orbit above a strategic Zoltharian moon. Earth's space fleet, equipped with cutting-edge propulsion and stealth technology, executed a pincer movement. Stealth bombers disabled the Zoltharian flagship, while nimble fighters engaged enemy spacecraft. The use of AI-driven targeting systems allowed for rapid and precise strikes, neutralizing threats before they could respond. The battle showcased humanity's ability to dominate both terrestrial and extraterrestrial battlefields. In urban combat within a fortified Zoltharian city, human troops demonstrated their adaptability and resourcefulness. Utilizing advanced exoskeletons and personal shields, they navigated the dense, hostile environment with ease. Engineers on the ground hacked into enemy communication networks, sowing confusion and misinformation. This led to disarray among the Zoltharian defenders, who found themselves outmaneuvered at every turn. The combination of superior strategy and technology left the enemy forces decimated and their stronghold in ruins. The Zoltharians, renowned for their martial prowess, were ill-prepared for the ferocity and sophistication of Earth's retaliation. As the initial shock of the attack wore off, they attempted to regroup and mount a counteroffensive. However, their efforts were met with relentless resistance. Zoltharian commanders, previously confident in their superiority, found themselves outmatched. Their attempts to deploy reinforcements were thwarted by Earth's strategic interdiction strikes, which targeted supply lines and reinforcement routes. Desperation led the Zoltharians to employ their most feared weaponry, hoping to turn the tide. However, Earth's advanced defense systems, including energy shields and countermeasures, neutralized these threats with surprising ease. The shock and awe tactics employed by humanity left the Zoltharians scrambling, their command structure in disarray. Their response, though valiant, was ultimately futile against the relentless precision of the human assault. The campaign concluded with a decisive victory for humanity. Key Zoltharian territories, including their capital city and primary military bases, fell under human control. The occupation was swift and efficient, with Earth's forces establishing command centers and securing critical infrastructure. General Shaw personally oversaw the transition, ensuring order and stability in the newly occupied zones. The Zoltharian leadership, now faced with the undeniable might of Earth's military, was forced into unconditional surrender. Humanity's strategic brilliance and advanced technology had not only avenged the initial attack but had also cemented their position as a formidable power within the galaxy. The occupation of Zoltharian territories was marked by a cautious optimism, as human leaders worked to stabilize the region and prevent future conflicts. The successful retaliation shocked the Galactic Council, altering the dynamics of interstellar politics. Earth's display of strength served as a warning to any who might underestimate humanity again. The narrative had shifted, showcasing humans not merely as new members of the Galactic Council but as a force to be reckoned with, capable of defending their sovereignty and exacting retribution with unmatched precision and resolve. The Galactic Council was stunned by the sheer ferocity and effectiveness of Earth's retaliation. Member races, who had once viewed humanity as a relatively minor player, were now forced to reconsider their assessments. Hushed conversations and urgent meetings dominated the council chambers as representatives grappled with the implications. The political fallout was immediate and widespread. Allies of the Zoltharians condemned Earth's actions, accusing humanity of unnecessary brutality. However, others, particularly those who had underestimated Earth, expressed admiration and newfound respect. The demonstration of advanced weaponry and strategic acumen by humans sent shockwaves through the interstellar political landscape, altering alliances and power dynamics. On Earth, the aftermath of the attack spurred a massive rebuilding effort. Cities lay in ruins, and infrastructure was heavily damaged, but the resilience of humanity shone through. Reconstruction teams worked tirelessly to restore what had been lost. Advanced technologies, initially developed for military purposes, were repurposed to expedite the rebuilding process. This included the use of automated drones for construction and nanotechnology for repairs. The unity displayed during the crisis extended into the recovery phase, with communities coming together to support one another. The government prioritized rebuilding critical infrastructure and providing aid to those most affected. Socially and politically, the victory and subsequent rebuilding fostered a sense of national pride and unity. The once fragmented global populace found common ground in their shared experiences and triumph. Politically, Earth's leaders were lauded for their decisive action, and General Marcus Shaw became a national hero. However, the victory also brought reflection on the costs of war and the importance of maintaining peace through strength. Policies shifted towards ensuring that Earth would never again be caught off guard, with increased investments in defense and intelligence. Diplomatic negotiations between Earth, the Galactic Council, and the Zarians were complex and fraught with tension. Earth's leaders, while firm in their stance, sought to establish a stable and lasting peace. The Zarians, reeling from their defeat, were compelled to negotiate terms of surrender and reparations. The Galactic Council, witnessing the entire saga, pushed for balanced agreements that would prevent future conflicts. The negotiations ultimately resulted in treaties that recognized Earth's strategic capabilities and granted them a more prominent role in the Council. Humanity's demonstrated power instilled both respect and caution among other member races, ensuring that Earth's voice would be heeded in future deliberations. General Marcus Shaw, reflecting on the events, recognized the profound impact of the conflict. He understood that the victory was not just a testament to military might but also to the resilience and ingenuity of humanity. "We have shown the galaxy what we are capable of," he mused. "But we must remember the price of conflict and strive to maintain peace through strength." The themes of resilience, strategic brilliance, and the underestimated power of humanity resonated deeply. The events had transformed Earth from a perceived weakling into a formidable force, capable of defending itself and contributing significantly to galactic stability. The conflict and its aftermath highlighted the importance of preparedness, unity, and strategic foresight. Humanity's ability to adapt, innovate, and respond decisively under pressure had not only secured their survival but also redefined their role in the galaxy. As Earth looked to the future, the lessons learned from the Zarian invasion and the subsequent retaliation would shape their approach to both defense and diplomacy, ensuring that they remained vigilant and respected within the interstellar community. The story of Earth's savage retaliation would be remembered as a pivotal moment in galactic history, illustrating the underestimated strength and unyielding spirit of humanity.